You first. Just trying to put my charger in. Yeah. Hope you can hear me. Get that like that. That's cool. Okay. Let's try to put this in. Let's let that charge in a little bit. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna take a little bit longer. Got one of the guys down. I think it's 2 guys left. Yeah, I'm all good now. I was just trying to put my phone charger in. There you go. So I'm ready. I'm ready. Happy Friday. Man. So what he at? He's right here. I'm gonna jump over and rush him. Doing good now. Yeah, happy Friday. I'm excited to see what happens. Take him down. They say, gosh. The music. I saw 2 others. Oh yeah, the dog. Serious? I wish I had like those little distractions, but I wanna maybe shoot him with this the one out. Gonna swap the ammo. Hey, just go for him. There's another over there. I wonder if they're gonna have more traps. 40 to 50 minutes left. Alright. See, so this probably won't be as long then. Ah! Can't know I'm here. Like, the dogs can do that. He's like, so who did that? I don't know. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. Didn't matter. It didn't matter though, because I found him anyway. Hey, what's up, Player Savvy? And I got you. It looks like you added me to a group from the mobile app. Hope everything's good. Yo. Look at the last 2. I don't know if you're trying to send me a message.
Find her before these idiots kill her.
It won't pop up on the screen because I had the mobile app. It said you added me to a group. I don't know what this is. Oh, you good, you good, you good. Sorry. It doesn't come up on the screen though. Happy 4th of July weekend. Happy Friday. So crazy, man. Oh, I've been great. I've just been playing so many different games. Last was 2. I got the SpongeBob remake the day before yesterday. My power was out last night, so I didn't think it would come back for a while, but thankfully it did. We had an issue with some of the Transformers. So I'm just getting ready for the holidays this weekend with the family. So since I'm close to finishing this, I just wanted to at least finish this before the holiday starts. Yeah, that's what I got. I got the hard drive. But this is not on the hard drive. I just put like the other games like GTA, Dead by Daylight, and some others on the hard drive, Friday the 13th. So you have to keep downloading them. Star Wars Battlefront 2, that's what I got on there too. It's for the hard drives. So let's go. I think we should be good. There's no other enemies nearby. I got my old one, but it doesn't work on the PlayStation 4. Oh, it's probably for the PC. Someone else got it too. They try to get the hard drive and accidentally got them off the PC. I got the it says Seagate. That's the one I got. Seagate. But I think it's some others too. So have you played Last of Us? I don't know if you played this game. This is amazing. So much controversy. People arguing, debating. Is any more guys out here? That should be hard. Oh, it is. It's more. Just across. It's 2 guys. 3 of them. So I'm not gonna shoot him. Let's try to scope out the area. So he got a face mask. Oh, he has a helmet. A full-blown review. Yeah. I could. But I don't want to get into like the spoilers or anything like that. That's right. It's all about enough. There's so much stuff to talk about. That's what I was trying to do it today. It's a wrench. Because yesterday we were, I was talking about it a little bit. Just with some other shows and going back and forth in the chat. Oh, it's another dog. Oh, what's that, Mash? Welcome to the stream. I'm trying to finish the game. Oh, he's looking right this way. So I can't hit him in the head at this rate. Been distracted at least. I ain't just throw this Molotov. Maybe I can.
What the hell was that? Quick, let's check it out.
I got you covered.
He's looking over there. See, they gave me a brick right here.
Checked. Didn't see anything. Let's go, girl. Again?
It's a lot more than I imagined.
See anything?
Don't know what it was. Place is empty.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna craft this Molotov. Get another one ready. And burn them up in groups. See, I'm not gonna be able to get the headshot. Oh, I can't make that. See, they don't even go that far. He's turning his back. I'm gonna have to do something. And no choice but to.
You better start running.
Yeah, I like that. I forgot I had a shotgun.
All right.
Here he comes. Yeah.
Quiet.
Oh yeah, extra ammo for this. That's all. And this too? Take that.
Any others? Oh, fuck. My side. Where are the tracks?
It's a... try to go that way. I'm gonna go check out this out. Looks like it's all clear. snacks. Autos. More rifle ammo that I just used. Let's go shopping. Oh, looks like we got everything. Just a little snack. Let's go grab it. Scissors. So there's my notes here. That's where I came from. Let's go to the tracks.
Okay. Tracks to the resort.
The flashlight. Uh-oh, there's more. There's a whole crowd of them.
Let's move! Oh, God. That looks like a tall, round building. How do I get in there?
What's this? So, hey Rattlers, it's these guys. So these guys are the Rattlers. I thought that was Fireflies for some reason. It's Mackenzie. I'm out free. My husband died picking your tomatoes. We aren't some lonely stragglers. I'll be back with others. Your time is coming. Can't wait to play Days Gone after this game. It's a bigger world than this one. Because you have control of where you want to go once you get your bike and all that stuff. Well, he's already gonna have that, but just once you get
Hello.
that free mobility, you can do upgrades for it. You can get all types of weapons, different characters you meet. Even has a twist and so surprise, something that you wouldn't expect to happen.
Come on, you can do it. Just a little closer, buddy.
Dude, leave him alone. He can't feel anything.
Oh, fuck that. I promised him I'd do this to him.
This is such a fucked up hobby.
Bet you wish you didn't try to escape now, don't you, Anthony?
Hmm. Can I help this guy? Let's find out. He might cause attention though. It seems like he's giving me options. Rescue him.
What's the infected?
Oh, he's infected. So that's gonna be helpful for us. They're gonna see me.
Shit! Behind the counter! Don't let her escape! Cut her off!
Yeah, she jumped over there.
Push it!
She's pinned down. How'd she get away? Start searching. She can't have gone far.
So I was running straight towards me. Yeah, bye. Bye. I like this little SMG. Oh, it's more of a...
'Nice try!
Did I just shoot that light? Not sure if I did.
That it?
I guess so. That's
These are
it.
some sick fucks.
Revenge. Oh, only got 15. 15 crafting materials. That's not even enough to get anything. What's a shotgun? It was like a boss in this part of the yeah. Yeah. I wish I could carry 2 melee weapons. I wish I could. See, I'm just trying to I like just scavenging. This is something else I like, just looking around and try to see what I can find. Instead of just trying to go right to the objective. Just check every area, check every corner, reading the notes. Every bathroom. I even got a trophy for finding all the weapons. I wonder if someone would not get the trophy for finding all the weapons if they rush through the game. Find all weapons. Just gonna tell you, never mess with an immune person. She's the only one too. That's the other thing. You're the only one.
Okay.
So she's supposed to probably be in there. That's what you were saying. What that was? Music. What?
It's all around building. There it is.
Look, I'm in the middle of the car. Just the view icon, and then you're about to see me.
Fuck all these assholes.
Oh, what's up, Panda? Yo. Happy Friday. Somebody, it's bye. I can't see the emoji. Can't see it. Don't let me see it. At least from my mobile app, can't see it. It said something about height. This won't be necessary. Oh, it's a sponge emote. Yeah. Try to get, once I finish, I'll be able to try to get on there. I know the music's copyright, but I'll try to get rid of it if it gets, I like the music anyway. Reason I put that because I didn't know when I was gonna get it, so it'll be next after this. We'll see how long it takes. Before the holiday, I'm gonna let them loose. Oh, thanks for telling me that. The music right now. But what about the radio? The radio. So, I'm turn the radio off. I'm gonna blast that radio. I'm about to shoot the radio. Yeah, he's still on the hunt. He's still on the hunt.
I thought I saw someone.
Thought I saw
See
something.
what's up. All right, be careful. You hear that? go check.
Yeah.
Great! Shit! Over here! She went back there! Where'd she go? Search this place. She's around here somewhere.
I missed them.
Forward!
We got a shotgun. This is the shots.
Yeah, got it! Right there!
Who is shooting? Oh, is that?
We're getting killed out here!
How the fuck? Everybody spread out! Guard the tower!
God damn it!
Cut her down! Stop her! Whip her out! We got her! Right over here!
Oh, wow. As soon as your health really goes down with your shot. It seems like the shotguns do more damage. It's because I leveled up. Leveled up. I might as well just go in there. Ah! He's like, oh man! Oh man. Okay.
She went over there!
Oh, you got a shotgun.
Over here!
Let's go. One bullet? Yeah. Can I get more? 2 bullets. There's more. Is it? Is it? What's upstairs? Ammo? Yeah, see it. Thanks. Thanks. Got more? More ammo.
Right in here!
Oh, he missed. Just like I did. Turn around blasting me.
Think it came from that direction.
Oh, he's coming downstairs.
Hear that? Someone's running! Down there! Take her down! God damn it!
This is so man.
I'm gonna find you.
Ah! Just run out. Ah!
Anybody else?
She was trying to draw her machete. That's even better.
Come on. Don't stop now.
But I'll keep it. I want to carry 2 anyway. What? Gotta make it back to Clark in. Those things are outside. They're outside. Oh, those are the clickers. I could have let those loose too. A fresh machete. Explosive arrows. Smell it. So we're going upstairs. I just wanted to check around though. going back upstairs. There's some snacks. Vending machine? Yeah, got it. Come on, fully eat that. Just get everything. So Jenny, sending along some extra beef, grapefruit, and potatoes. I just got it. They've been impressed with how many strays I've captured and wanted to reward me for seeing the best crop we've had since we settled here. Please make sure my mom gets fatty cuts. She looked too skinny last time I saw her. Some pat. Why is that this way? What's that baseball bat? What's that baseball bat? What's up, Bugs Bunny? Last us too. Hope everything's good. I'm check this place out for more ammo. Supplies. Got the tires on the other side. Just ready to get. I wanna find more SMG ammo. The others were there. I've been good. I just been playing lots of variety of games, having some fun, get ready for the holidays this weekend, starting tomorrow. So I was trying to at least finish this today, since I'm so close to completing the game. It's been so much fun. There's a lot of good games coming out too, and this month for July. I'm excited for it too. Can I open this? It's like it's locked.
The hell's going on here?
Oh,
We're under
it's
attack! Come on, let's go!
they coming. Going out this way. I should have just let those clickers go, but they're just gonna just roam around. Oh, there's more inside. Thought there was more. I thought I would have got them all. Oh, he found me. Found me. That's unfortunate. Ah!
Go around, get the side!
Oh, thank you, thank you. I thought Molotovs at me. Stand there. He watched me reload. Oh! Retreat! We gotta back up. Change course. Okay. But even if he hit me, I have endure, so I'll survive even at the brink of my death. Okay. Here. I don't want to use my bows. Are they coming up? See, I can't get enough of these Molotovs. Hit him with a bottle and sneak up. he's coming this way. I'm not gonna throw it on you yet. Turn around. Oh, it's a machete, thanks. What's up? He didn't see me. He see me right. He just hugged this corner. He has a shotgun too. There's another one right outside. I'm getting the same corner. Oh, he jumped over. Huh? Huh? Ah! Ah! I didn't think he'd jump over there. I thought he'd come right in the doorway. Get more SMG on me. This be it. Has he seen me? Wow, already? What's up, Jay? Welcome to the end of Last of Us. Doing good. Just trying to make our way to the tower.
Someone got him.
You didn't see me? Happy Friday. He sound like he's directly behind me, but they just downstairs in the pool. I'm sure there ain't nobody else coming up. Let's go back. It's the next Monday. Here, I didn't just throw a bottle on.
What's going on?
Fuck.
It's just axe. Let's get this food.
Almost there. Where are these fucking prisoners?
So there we go. We're almost there, as she says. I don't even want to be there. I'm so scared. Um, the clickers are chained to the pool. These guys put them there. What's that to me? To the end of Last of Us. As y'all see. Whoa. I love this SMG, man. And the silencer too. Happy Friday. 4th of July weekend. Let's grab this. Here, I got it. I'm trying to get everything that I want. See, I got the flashlight when the lights are on. I'm trying to get everything I can probably get. The end is close. The end is near. Down there? I'm gonna check across this way first. Or is this the same way? This is a different direction, yeah. Is this it? Sure, locked in. We locked in now. Yeah, welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, you hyped for the Ghost of Tsushima and Paper Mario. Origami King for this month. And they come out around the same time too. Ah. So what's up? What's up with this? Oh, here we are. What's that? Yeah.
Kill her! Bitch! I got the key! I locked the door! The guns!
The prisoners have guns.
Where's Abby?
She's bit! Keep back!
Hey, don't put that fucking thing in me!
Hey! Abby tried to escape. She's down in the pillars.
The pillars?
Head down to the beach. You won't miss it. She's probably already dead. Come on!
Uh-oh.
Where are you?
She might be down here.
Abby.
Oh man, I'm scared. I'm nervous too. Just trying to see what's about to happen. No. It's time for fairy tale engagement. Oh boy, let's just do Patrick Cole. Oh boy, when he gets the good spatula. I think that wound is getting to her. Yeah, it's precious. In the road. So the prisoners are battling the rattlers. Oh man.
Head to the beach.
Trying to make it. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'll be right back. with it. Yeah, I don't know if I don't think this is beyond my control. I want to play this game. I want to turn this off. I'm nervous. So she's got to be hiding in this somewhere. But where's Lev? I hope he's alive too. I like Lev. Part of the duo. He didn't say nothing about Lev though. Uh-oh. So she's out here. Let's see.
Abby?
So this is... She's gotta be... This is crazy. What is she? This is her. Let's watch this. What is she gonna do? Think you I passed her? She didn't come on and give me the prompt. What is she gonna do here? She's gonna cut her down. Oh, there he is.
Abby. I got you. I got you. They're both this way.
Oh, man. Is she gonna let her go? This is it, Tumor. This is the end, guys. This is the end. Will she let her go? She has all the tools. Uh-oh. Her chance is right there. That's so crazy. What is she gonna do? Talk to her. I would talk to her first.
let you leave. I'm not doing this.
She should talk to her first. She should just be asking questions first.
No. I'm not gonna fight you.
Tell her your story. Uh-oh.
He's not a part of this. You made him a part of this. Okay.
So will you fight Abby? A final showdown?
Okay.
But before she's just charging at her too. But just why don't she just see if it was me prior to this, before this gets started? Why don't you talk to her? Why don't you just tell her your story and explain? Like, why don't you tell her why she did what she did to try to understand before just trying to resort to this hostility. But if this is, I guess this is what we have to do right now. But let's get it started. Why aren't they talking? We should be talking. Ah! So why would she care? Because something called the explanation of why, trying to get your answers. That's why. At least I would. Even if I was Ellie or Abby in this fight, in this situation. Like, tell her why you did what you did. At least try to understand. You know? As the fighting, it solves everything. Uh-oh. She was just a knife. Oh, man. It's a... It's too weird. She better on her fingers. Oh, no. This is brutal. No, why does it resort to this? Have you other muscles in this fight? She would get destroyed. Crazy. Sorry about that.
No. Just take him.
Wow. She didn't even make the decision. Be back home now. Oh man. I'm just shocked that she didn't commit to it. But the thing is, if you weren't ready to make that commitment or try to do that, I don't think she was ready to do it. But of all the lives she took, she just couldn't take the main one that she was supposedly after. That's so crazy. And here I thought she would put her away. You travel all that far and then you just don't. She didn't even go with it. Like, why did she even leave at home? Why would she even risk trying to leave her home with her family that she has right now and her significant other at that? If you're not gonna even try to go for it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm surprised that she didn't do it. But then again, Abby has spared her twice, so Ellie should have been dead prior to this. I'll say could have been dead prior to this. She couldn't even made it out of this. Did they move? Did they go away? Oh, they dipped out. They disappeared. Did she leave a note? Let's see. Let's find out. Did she tell us? I mean, who could blame her at that point because she didn't want to bring that danger and put that kid's life in danger, the baby's life in danger, and hers at that. Because you can that's endangering the family. It's like you get in trouble and then they know you're gonna come back, and then what if they find out where you are? You're gonna endanger everybody else that's in that home or that particular residence or in that neighborhood. So that's probably why I think that's a good move by her. At least in my opinion. She felt that if she killed, what's up there? She felt that if she killed Abby, she wouldn't feel justice. Like she wouldn't get justice. Like Abby felt guilty after killing Joel. But I'm not gonna react to that right now. Because then again, just like I said there, it's like she let her live basically twice. She's alive because of her. You see what I'm getting at? She could have done Tommy and Ellie from the beginning. She wouldn't have made it this far. Because all she was really trying to go for is Joel. But I'm still like surprised that she didn't go for it. So yeah, I guess it was going for a physical, I can't even pronounce the word, man. Philosophical message, but who cares? It's still a botched story. Ah. Hey, Ellie was paying the favor. Yeah. Are we gonna get like a cutscene for Dina though and Tommy? Where did they go? Well, Tommy at least. Where did he go? Or did we get that from the end credits? That was Joel. Da-na-na. Oh, I didn't start saying nothing yet. I'm just watching it through, man. I'm surprised that she didn't commit. Goonies. I thought she was gonna finish her.
What are you drinking?
Coffee.
Once I get to the credits, I'll talk about it.
Where'd you get that?
Those people that came through last week.
Oh.
A little embarrassed as to what I had to trade to get it, but it's not bad.
I had Seth under control.
Yeah, I know.
And you need to stop harassing Jesse about my patrols.
Okay. Dina. Is she your girlfriend?
No. No, that was just one kiss. It doesn't mean anything. She just, I don't know why she did that.
But you do like her.
So stupid.
I have no idea what that girl's intentions are, but I do know that she would be lucky to have you.
You're such an asshole.
I'm not trying to.
I was supposed to die in that hospital. My life would have fucking mattered.
Ah.
But you took that from me.
There's
Somehow the Lord gave me a second chance at that moment.
Phantom, it's the truth, though. I think that's how I feel. And I'm going to get ready to react to it. And just once I get to the credits, that's exactly how I feel. I have plenty more to say. I'm surprised she actually said it, though.
Yeah. I don't think I can ever forgive you for that. But I would like to try.
I'd like that.
Okay. I'll see you around.
Yep.
So this is our story. So this is what people have been crying about and whining, and all these players. Some people that just been. I'll just start. They left over for a third game. I don't know. I'll see what they can do, but from based on the scenes, I wanted to see what happened to Tommy and Dina. I'm not sure if it's going to be an extra credit scene. If someone can confirm that for me really quickly before I start. Yeah, Last of Us remaster. I got that, but that's not something I really want to focus on. There's so many other games I have to play. And right after this, I'm gonna be jumping on SpongeBob, and then I'm gonna be playing some other games that's coming out later this month. There's no extra scene. Thanks for telling me. So I'm gonna go ahead and start talking about it, and I'm gonna just start with some certain things that I want to say. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the only question I think can probably lead into another one, with Dina and Tommy, but I'm not sure if they're gonna probably do another one. And me personally, I like Crash and Jack and Daxter. I think it should be like some other games that they should be working on. But since we already have Last of Us 2, they don't need to do a third one right away. And if they don't, I'm personally cool with it, even if they don't decide to do one, because there's other games that they work on, like Jack and Daxter and Crash. I already mentioned that I like Uncharted. They could do Uncharted 5, whatever direction they choose to go with. Now, let's start with the game. I'm not going to look at the chat. I'm just going to bring up a couple things that I want to talk about. And what I did is that I took a couple times. I took some steps back to look back in some of the extra scenes, and based on her reaction, um, I'm not gonna pick a side and say, "Oh, I'm with Abby, I'm with Ellie," and neither one of them are in the wrong. But before I get into like the plot of the story and all that, I want to just say, for me personally, I had a blast playing this game. I had lots of fun getting to know the characters, and I feel like a lot of players that's out there and other creators, it doesn't matter who they are. It does. I like to play the games. I get games based on if it looks fun, the fun factor in the story, and the story has a lot of different things that just a lot of negative stuff that's coming out with the game. People have mixed feelings about it. You can stand where you want to stand. And if you don't like a character, that's cool. But I'm not going to try to convince anyone to buy this game who probably is on the fence, probably watching this today, or some others are probably just have been skeptical and on the fence of buying this game, or whether or not they should buy it, or maybe they should wait till it goes on sale. Is it really worth the $60 or anything like that? But for me, I don't think I wasted $60 because I was able to get to know these different characters, and it is to be expected that it's a survivor game. It's a world of survival, the world of the apocalypse, or you can make it relative to The Walking Dead and stuff that I already mentioned yesterday, talking about when you watch those movies or those TV shows, they even have games of it. You're already gonna expect people to die, and not everyone's gonna make it out in one piece. So you have to be prepared for that. You have to brace yourself for those characters that you'll like and you grow attached to, and you just get to know it. You just want them to make it out. You don't care about any other characters. You just keep on thinking about that one character. You're just so hung up on that one particular character that you want them to make it out and survive everything that is thrown to them throughout every obstacle, everything that's thrown at it, every shot every time a bullet is shot at that particular character, you want that particular character to make it through everything that is thrown at them. And I think that's what happened with this game, with the situation regarding Joel. Now, before I get into all that, I still have fun playing the game. The gameplay is good. The combat is brutal. I think the best portions of some of the features that I'll mention that I really liked about the game was the combat. The graphics is beautiful. It's as if you're just looking at the water. You're at the beach, and it's the summertime now. It's the summertime now, and we up in 2020. You at the beach, and you looking at the water, at the sun, the sunset, all the views of everything that you see in the game. It looks superb just from the ground up, and you can really take in the detail. You can tell that they put the detail on some of the characters and some of the things that go on, and you can hear like the blood gushing out of the enemies that you destroy or whatever sort of infected that you come across in the game. You can really just tell that they put some detail and really cool effects into the game. I like that portion of the game. And outside of the combat and stuff, I like the story. Even though it's a different take, I'm not going to put it up there with the first game and compare it, because the first game, it tells a different story regarding Ellie and Joel. So this game is all about different characters. This is Ellie's side of the story. This is Ellie's spotlight. So I think that's probably why they killed Joel off so early, so you can understand and take the time to try to figure out who are these characters, what are their motives, why are they doing what they're doing, what made them do the things that they did and make those decisions. Not for you to shut them down and just be like, well, this character is the worst character just because this character is guilty of killing off one of my favorite characters. She's automatically a bad character, and she's automatically worst character in gaming. This is the worst game in years that I ever played. It's not fair to really, I don't think it's a good idea for you to play and go that far. It doesn't matter if you saw the story leaks or not. Take the time to try to figure out and see if you really want to commit to a game, but just don't get a game based on two characters. Because if you really are just getting a game just so you can just play as two characters, I don't think you really. It's as if the developers wasted their time taking the time to create characters like Abby, Manny, and all these people from these different factions. Lev and Yara that I really like. Lev and Yara are some of my favorite characters in the entire game. I don't have an issue with Abby. And everybody else that's coming out with these opinions and saying, oh, Abby sucks, and just because she killed Joel, if Abby didn't kill Joel, how would you guys feel if Tommy killed Joel? What if Tommy had went heel all of a sudden and just pulled a fast one on Joel real quick, and he said, you know what, I'm just gonna take out Joel, and then I'm gonna walk my own path. What if they wrote it that way? And it wasn't Abby that was guilty of taking it. It wasn't Abby being the culprit of taking out Joel. I think people will have this hatred towards Tommy. They'll have any sort of hatred or dislike towards any character that took out Joel, because I think that's the main issue with this game now that people are playing now. Just because he's dead, and I can sort of kind of agree, yeah, he could have lived a longer life. I can see that could have been done differently. But even if Joel died in this game, he could have had a longer life. I agree with that portion of it. But I'm just gonna say that I probably wouldn't have been. I wouldn't be upset even if he was gone just later on in the game. But I could just only agree for that portion of it. But when you go to play as the game, when you play the game and you first go in and take that scene in and Joy being killed, you have so many questions. Why is this happening? Who are these guys that's attacking them? And that's, if that's the stopping point for you to just stop playing the game and just trade it in, take it back, throw it in the trash or whatever you want to do to the game, and at that. And if that's enough for you to stop playing the game, how come you guys haven't done that for the TV shows that you guys watch on Netflix and some of the movies that you guys go to see? You guys still end up watching those shows in full, every single season and all that. And what does it make a video game so different? Because you guys watch those shows all the time and you see those characters go away. And that's why I rate it relative to the shows like Walking Dead with Glenn going away. That was the reason that most people stopped watching the show, because he got killed by Negan. Game of Thrones with the final season. That's what I was going to associate this game with, those type of shows, for example, because I feel like that's what I think of with Last of Us 2, because it's such a critical thing. But of course, when you think about Last of Us 2, you're gonna automatically think of Ellie and Joel, and I'll say it. I think we didn't get enough of Ellie and Joel's adventure that people was expecting to see with all this hype around building up behind Last of Us 2 at that point. But once you get to play it and you play it through, I feel like they gave us a reason why they wanted us to play as Abby. They weren't trying to force us to like her, because you don't have to like anyone that you meet in real life. You don't have to like anyone that you watch on this website, any singer or any sort of genre of music that you listen to, any food that you eat. That's your preference. That's your choice of what you choose to watch, or what you choose to do, what you like to do, the games that you like to play, the genre, all the different things that you're into. If that's your forte of what you choose to like and not try to buy the game, that's up to you. They're not forcing us to play the game. They're not forcing Abby down our throats, because I feel like they gave us a reason to experience her story hands on. They gave us they started us with Ellie at that point in the beginning, and then they gave us a chance to play as Abby as well. So they wanted us to experience both sides of the story for a reason, I think. So it's not for you to pick a side, because from what I played from this entire game, Ellie is not in the wrong and Abby is not in the wrong. But for me, from in Abby's shoes, understand, and I'm just gonna put this main thing. I pose this question to anyone else that's played this or probably is skeptical of buying this game. What would you do if you were Ellie? If you were Abby, if you had a loved one in that position that went down, I think someone would do something devious in that matter. I think everybody out there would probably do something, would be really upset if something like that happened to a loved one, a significant other, or a family member, or something like that. You would want to do something devious, and you got the person that's right there, that's responsible for everything, responsible for bringing down that loved one. You will probably, even if you don't choose to kill them or nothing like that, or kill them off and take their life, you're going to do something devious or some kind of bad action of something bad of that matter to get back at them, if I'm not mistaken. You're not going to just sit there and let them go. Even if you do, you're still going to try to do something bad and try to fight them, hit them, or do something, even if you don't take their life away. And I think that's what the problem is. Not enough people are putting their themselves in the game of what you would do if you played as Abby. What would you do if you played as Ellie? You would do so. You would act similarly. And I think when I think of Ellie and Abby in this Last of Us 2 or this sequel game, I think they're no different from each other, because they already had their causes of what their reasons of why they were fighting. She was fighting because her dad was gone, where her dad was killed. And for me, on Ellie's side, I think she would have been cool with her taking the surgery. And I'm really glad that she said that line to Joel. It's not a way of him. It's not a bad thing to say to him. She had all rights to react to that way in that matter, because Ellie is like a walking miracle. There's no one else with that that's walking around that world on 2 feet that's immune to the infection. She's the only one. She's the walking miracle. And I think she could have been that difference maker, and she understood that. So she took some time to think inside. That's why she reacted that way. That's why she was crying when she found out the truth from Joel. And if you love someone that much, if you truly love someone, and I'm gonna just say this too, if you truly love someone so much, you wouldn't take that time to lie to her. You got to be truthful to her and tell them the truth, even if it hurts them. Because it's not going to make it any better if you just want you're just a living lie. You're just lying about everything. If you lie about one thing like that, how's it going to be easier for you to trust everything that they say next? You're going to think that the next thing that you're going to say is going to be a lie. So that's why I think Joel could have just probably said the truth. He could have just prevented all this stuff on his own if he wanted. So I'm not gonna put the blame on Ellie and say, "Oh, she's a bad character. Or she's in the wrong. Abby's in the wrong because she killed Joel." Don't be hung up on that one character. Try to understand. Try to put yourself in that position and understand and figure out what would you do if it was you in that position. So that's what I got. That's how I started to. In the beginning, I didn't like Abby, but I didn't want to just shut her down and say, "Oh, she sucks. She's a bad character." I wanted to play the game in full to understand, to try to see if they're going to give us some intel and try to find out what is her causes, what's causing her, what's driving her, and what made her do the things that she did. Now I feel like if Joel didn't do what he did, I think they could have all worked together and did something out. It could have played out a lot differently, even if he was Joel and he introduced her and said, "Oh, my name's Joel and this is Tommy," and all this stuff like that. It could have played out a little bit differently. It's a lot of things the developers could have done with this game in different decisions. They could have took multiple routes with this game. They could have did it differently. But as far as the petition goes, with people trying to change the story, it's too late for that now. There's no turning back now. So you get what you get, and during this outbreak, they didn't have to give us a game. They gave us something to play, and if you don't want to get it, you don't have to buy the game. Go play something else. Find something new to play. Play something that you never ever played before and give that a try. Give that a chance. Give that the time of life. Give that the time of day. You don't have to buy this game. And I'm not going to recommend it to everybody else out there because we already seen people have different tastes in games. People sit and play shooters all the time, battle royales every single day. But it was a good experience. It's a possibility. It's a possibility of it being a third game. But I'm not gonna sit up here and expect a third game. Maybe other hardcore fans are probably expecting a redo of the story. I'm not asking for that. I play a lot of different games, so I would say it was a decent ending. I'm kind of glad that she let her go because they both have hearts. Abby has a heart, taking care of the kids, 11 yards. Just as I said earlier, those are my favorite characters in the game. And just as you play these characters, I just learned to like them. I learned to like the characters. They were likable characters in their own way. As you play to get to know them, it doesn't matter what happened to Joel. He brought it upon himself, ultimately, to be real and to be honest, to tell the truth. If he had not done that, I think he could have been still alive. And I think Ellie would have been, personally, I think from her reactions, from what I played and what I just seen her say, she would have been cool with that surgery. She could have been the difference maker to saving all those lives. Everything could have been good. Joel could have been still up. If y'all wanted him alive so badly and just to keep him alive. Because it sounded like most people from playing this game, y'all rather have Joel up than Tommy and Ellie and any other character that's alive. It's as if they may as well make and create 2 characters per game. Create 2 characters for a long campaign, or 2 characters for a game with just 70 plus gigs, or 100 gigs for 2 characters that you just play with, nothing else. No other characters for you to meet, to get to know, that you will never even like. And you never even try to give them the time of day to get to know. You'll shut them down right off the bat. You'll judge them, and you'll think they're automatically bad, but you wouldn't know their story until you play it. And I think that's most of the issue with most of these players that's just been playing it. I think it deserves the game to be played in full. I think it was pretty good. I'm not going to sit up here and give it a score or anything like that. because I don't even look at reviews, because I'd rather play a game myself and be the judge of it and see if I want to play it in full or not. I already play enough games that's already been just been running, not running well, but I end up having fun to create my own fun. A game that's not even all that doesn't even turn out to be good with story wise, try to make your fun, try to create your own fun, make it fun and a good experience for your way, in your own. That's the best thing I can really say about it. If you don't like Last of Us that much, you weren't cool with the ending, and you bought the game and whatnot, at least you still managed to have some parts. There's some things that things that you can like in the game. There's still things that you could point out that are good in the game. It's not a trash game, because if you're saying the game sucks or if it's trash, that means nothing else is good about the game. You're not crediting it, you're not giving it any sort of credit or any mentioning anything good about the game. You're just saying if it's trash, they're gonna sue. Nothing's good about the game. You tell someone, oh, what did you think about Last of Us 2? Oh, it's trash. I didn't like it. So you're not going to mention anything that was good about the graphics, the gameplay, or anything like that, and you just refuse to accept these new characters that's in the game. Last of Us 2, in the world of Survivor, there's other people out there. There's other survivors out there trying to make it. They're out there trying to survive. They're trying to do whatever it takes to survive. And I think that's that's something else that could be said about this game. But of course, just like I said, it could have been a lot of different things the developers could have did, but I'm not going to sit up here and just whine about it and say, oh, I want them to start the story over. I wish the $60. I still managed to have fun. I still had fun, and I enjoyed the game, even with the differences that they made. So I'm not going to sit up here and ask for a sequel. I enjoyed it. I had a blast, and the next time I'll probably be playing this is when they come out with multiplayer, but when you just think about it, the last things I'll mention, when you think about Abby went on a rampage because of her dad's death, because of Joel, because of what Joel did. And then Ellie's side of the things, she had this burning desire of vengeance that she did not commit to. She took all those lives and took all that time just to try to get to Abby, but she didn't commit to it because she took some time to think about it. Now, I think they both had their reasons for fighting. They both had their reasons for fighting. She was fighting for her dad and loved ones and family matters. She was basically running on this fuel train because of Joel. She wasn't thinking about anybody else. Ellie had that big flame inside of her because of Joel. But Abby had family that was driving her. So they had their own reasons. They're not wrong. And to me, the last thing I'll say, it doesn't make Ellie better than Abby. It doesn't make Abby better than Ellie, because they both had their reasons. But for me, I had a blast playing the game. I don't have any regrets from taking my time to try to play it. And I'm going to go ahead and open this chat and see what you guys think. And I'm not going to try to change anybody's opinion. So if you guys don't want to play it, you guys don't have to play it. I'm not trying to make y'all play whatever y'all want to play. Y'all can do what y'all want to do. But for me, I had some fun. I enjoyed the events. And I really grew to like the characters. To like all the characters from the game, from what I experienced. What does this say? Play through the game again with all upgrades and equipment obtained from the previous playthrough. But let's open the chat. So I didn't want to look at comments or anything like that. I wanted to say what I wanted to say. So let's see. He says, I think Tommy and Dean are back at the camp. Last is Joel. That's you. Why would you get rid of the best part of the franchise? Graphics of game 18 teams are different from the story. I like mostly all the characters. It's not that he died, it's how they made it happen. It makes no sense. So you didn't put the pieces together? That didn't make sense for you to based on what he did? That didn't make sense to you? It's a story-based game. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. See, I was talking about, yeah, you watch those things, you could watch it like a movie, but you've seen those characters die off in movies and TV shows, you see? So that's what I'm saying. That's to be expected. But just when you play it, I just feel like it was all about Ellie. So we got Joel and Ellie's story in the first game. But this was a spotlight to introduce other characters and for you to find out what was done behind the scenes. And that's why they gave us a chance to play as those characters. I just felt like I was part of the game just from playing it. I got to experience it. Of course, it's realistic that Ellie would do it, but why would the stories do this route when they could do 100 things more? But I'm just saying, of course they could. I already just said it. They could have did a lot of more things, and that's interesting. But I feel like most of these guys, Phantom, is that they're just so upset and just hung up on Joel's death. You guys are only playing Last of Us for that one character, or those two characters. But you're not gonna like those other characters that go for it and try to understand. You're just gonna break. That's your breaking point. Oh, he's dead. That's your breaking point. I don't want to play it anymore. I don't think that's the right way to do it. So they went this route for us to understand and get to know Abby and why she did what she did. You see? So you can see both sides of the coin. That's why they give us a chance to play both sides and experience them. That's the way I think. That's the way I think of it. Abby's dad tried millions of people, but he was killed. I feel bad for Joel with this past history. What if Ellie went through surgery and Last of Us? Would it be without Ellie? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not sure people would like Last of Us without those games. Now, what if they come out with Last of Us 3 and see how Ellie's still alive? What if they come out Last of Us 3 and Ellie, you don't even get the chance to play as Ellie, but you play as other characters that's brand new? It probably wouldn't get as many sales. They're just gonna stay on those two characters. I mean, that's just what I think. I'm not worried about what other people say about the reviews. I'm glad I played mine. Yeah, it's her father, and that's what I'm saying. It's what if it's yours? What if it's your family? You know. But that's what I said. I'm not picking sides of Ellie and saying Ellie's better than Abby and Abby's better than Ellie. No way. But we got to see both sides and for their causes, their respectable causes. Why did Joel say his name? Of course, you're gonna probably because you're gonna introduce yourself to those group of people. You're gonna tell them a different name. So they know who you are, and then they're gonna already think you're suspect when they find out your real name. Oh, I thought your name was this, and then you already come off as a liar, Phantom. See what I'm saying? You just gotta tell the truth. Oh, this is where she was going to? He wasn't that big of a Last of Us fan, so I don't really care, but it's a bummer. This part shows you Abby got to her destination. What about the false advertising where they swapped Joel's model with Jesse? They had him surrounded with guns on the ready. You don't think Joel would have been suspicious? Yeah, but they didn't know that. That's the thing. See what I'm saying? That's why I was talking about the survivors. Like, this is the world of survivors. You don't know if they gonna shoot you, so you gonna be on ready, or you not gonna be on guard too, Phantom. You don't know if they gonna shoot at you on sight. Because they're going to think you're infected or whatever. Now, imagine if Joel was bit. Oh, he's infected. They would have shot him on sight. Or they would have shot you on sight. Oh, he must be infected. Don't let him change. See, like just imagine if it was a zombie apocalypse. They going to shoot you on sight because you're infected. But if you Ellie and you say you're immune, they going to look at you differently. So they gonna already they gonna get you. They gonna think you sus because you already lying about your name. So you're not gonna tell him why he couldn't tell me something simple as his name. But little did he know, little did he didn't know, the target, the person that was looking for you is right there. So you got your karma, you got your walking karma in human form, just right in the same room as you. But she just doesn't know it's you. So your target, the person that you've been looking for, is standing in the same room as you. So you just gonna let them, you just gonna not have any questions, or you're not even gonna let them live like that, or that's what I'm saying. That's what I was talking about earlier. You're gonna do something devious when you see somebody that was responsible for doing all that stuff to you. So even if you don't kill them, you're still gonna do something, and you're gonna act in a way that you never thought you would act before. So that's why I'm just raising that. That's how the way I see it. And the advertising, I think that's just, I don't know what to really necessarily say about that. False advertising with Joel. That's why I was saying, I think he should have, if they're going to do it like that, they should have given him a longer life, even if he was going to die in this game. That's why I could understand that. But we just playing this game. If you playing this game blind, you wouldn't expect for him to go down so easy. I can't wait to see what Ellie and Joel's going to get. get into once you play it. I can't wait to play Last of Us 2 because I want to see more Ellie and Joel, but you don't even know he's gonna die. So he could have had a longer life. In the advertising of the game, they wouldn't spoil the game. They wanted to shock the players. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can understand why he says that. They want to shock the players because you're gonna play Last of Us 2 just for Joel and Ellie, but you wouldn't see him coming. You would see him dying at that point. But I don't know. I feel like just so many people they let that one character just be the difference maker of playing the game. I mean, they're iconic. They're the duos, and that's the thing that they made Last was what it is, which I can understand. But just they made these different characters for a reason for you to play as them and see what goes on from their eyes, to put yourself in their shoes. Now imagine if we only play Ellie. We play Ellie, and then they didn't really give us a chance to understand Abby's life before everything went down. That's why we were playing these flashbacks. That's why we were playing these moments and events that led up to everything that happened. That's how I think they did it. That's why I think they did it the way they did. This game keeps you on the edge of your seats because you never know what's gonna happen next. And it's great storytelling. But it's what you like to play. If it's not a good story because he's dead, you don't have to play it. But just if people already just looked up the game leaks, I wouldn't go and look at it and find out once I heard everybody talking about it. Imagine if the plot of the game was Jesse or Ellie got kidnapped by Abby and they asked for Joel in return for letting Ellie free. That would be way more interesting plot than Joel could say Ellie. See, that's what I'm saying. It's different ways that people want because they just. See, that's what I'm saying with the Joel thing. Y'all just want him alive. Y'all just want him. I feel like everybody just want him to live. But that's what I'm saying. But that's why I mentioned the what if. What if Tommy went rogue? How would y'all feel about that? Tommy was the bad person and decided to kill Joel. Would y'all have that same animosity towards Tommy that y'all do with Abby? I don't think that would be fair. Because if you say no. Oh, Tommy's still calling away. But what if he was the guy behind the trigger? Of course, it wasn't no trigger. It was a golf club. It wasn't a gun. It was a golf club. But just like, I think people would have that. They would have that hatred towards any character that just put him down. It wouldn't matter, even if it was Tommy. Maybe Ellie decided to kill Joel. What if that happened? That'd be even more shocking. Ellie kills Joel. The person that you always hung out with, you spent so much time with, that took care of you, and you decided to kill him. You see what I'm saying? So imagine that. That'll be the biggest shocker. And then people would be even more upset with Ellie. If Tommy did it, it would be smart actually because we know and like the character. You see what I'm saying? But you're still gonna get that. You're gonna still cause that. You're gonna get conflict, that conflict, regardless of who kills off Joel. But just people that saying that, oh, she's the worst antagonist in all the video games. That's a lot to really just label one character with. She's fighting for her family, as if you wouldn't. Like, look at all the people that go to war. Y'all go to war to fight for freedom. You see? See, that's what I'm saying. That's what you see what I'm getting at. You said she's just a random daughter of an NPC from the first game. It's like they made up the plot in 5 seconds. But they wanted you. People have families, and all those other lives that they took. They have families too. It could be an NPC or anything like that. But at least, see, you could say that. Oh, she's a random daughter of an NPC, as if. But at least they gave us an explanation and gave us a chance to play. Because we got to play, we got to be a part of her life. We got to walk along with her, with our controllers, to play as her, to understand her side of the story. That's why we had those flashbacks. So you play a little bit of Ellie, and then they eventually go forward to clash. It's just not appealing enough to make me invest in the story. That's what I'm saying. Y'all, it's up to you, man. It's up to you and everybody else. I mean, I liked Abby, man. I liked her. I liked her. I'm not gonna sit here. She's not a bad character. I mean, yeah, it's up to y'all. Whatever y'all want to play, man. You don't have to buy it. I'm glad I got to experience this though. I'm glad I got the experience. I got the answer to see what really goes on. But if they don't make another Last of Us game, there's other games in existence. Y'all could play it for the trophies, even if you don't like the story. You want to be an achievement hunter? Get the trophies. In the grand scheme of things, the entire message, the entire message of the game is revenge. Revenge is bad, and revenge brings more revenge. Yeah, but it's that's why I was saying like if they both have some kind of revenge within them. But that's why I was just saying that it's they could have they could have just did so many other things that they wanted. But that's for me. If that's the instead of fighting her, I would have been trying to talk it out. Try to talk it out. Let her tell you her story, why she did what she did. And she didn't even finish her. So I already know that got more people upset. You come all that way, you go all that way to try to get her and try to chase her, and you couldn't even get her out of your head. And you didn't even commit to it. I like Red Dead Redemption 2's revenge story more. Yeah. But I'm not gonna compare stories of other games or anything. And I like the stories. That's why I like these kind of games, anyways. The single player games, because you meet these characters along the way. Red Dead Redemption 2 made emotion. This game, I like the characters. I liked it. Lev and Yara, favorite characters in the game. They were really cool. And her friends weren't all that bad. There was not a bad character in this game. I don't think it was such a bad character in this game. They had their own little character, their reactions and all that. Owen and Mel didn't even make it to Santa Barbara. Mel didn't even get a chance to have her baby. It's crazy. But you're left with questions. What's up with Tommy? Where did he go? Did Tommy leave with Dina? But I think Tommy went his separate way. Dina probably went somewhere else just to get the baby out of danger. I can't imagine where. But if they do make another one, I don't know if these characters will meet again. Will Abby and Ellie become friends? I remember when I first watched Last of Us, I clapped out loud and wanted to immediately buy the game. Let me ask you this question, though, Fana. Let me ask you this question: if Joel was alive in this, if Joel lived longer, or maybe he was alive in this game, would you buy it? What if Joel and Ellie weren't in this game? Would you buy this game? Ellie killed her friend. Yeah, that was Mel. That's what I'm saying. Mel didn't make it to the island. See, that's yeah, that was her name. That was Mel. But I just think that I enjoyed it. I liked the characters. I didn't force myself to like it or anything. I just wanted to take the time to explore everything, to try to just read every note and try to just eye those characters to see which characters seem suspect. I didn't have that. I just had a different feeling compared to everybody else who probably played it. Someone just didn't even finish the game. Maybe if the Abby parts were way smaller. But Abby's cool. The entire Abby storyline is a slog. I'm just glad I got just to play it. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like some people ask too much. They ask for way too much in these stories. You can't get it. You can't get that. You can't get it your way all the time. Especially in storylines like this. Somebody's gonna go down. Somebody's gonna die, at least. Even as much as you probably don't want them to go away. It's crazy. But I'm about to get ready to switch games. I'm just trying to give you guys a chance to say what y'all want to say. They made Ellie. But Joel did that. Joel made Ellie here. I'm gonna finish that. I'm gonna add on to your comment. Joel made Ellie act that way. Joel did all of that. Also, why was that? Oh, why was Mel in the front lines anyway? She was right. Nah, I wouldn't go that far. And Mel was a doctor. She was there to take care of Yara and she was the medical professional, one of the medical professionals. Kill or be killed in these type of realistic games. Yeah, you try to fight for survival. But Mel going wild over that guy. That's the problem. That's the problem. She was going wild over Owen. That's the whole thing that was driving her. Man. No. No. I don't want to stop playing this game. But I'm trying to I had to refresh the chat. It's only 1:15. It's taking so long to try to get back in my chat, man. You can make kill or be killed aspects better than this. Yeah. Oh yeah, and this game is not getting DLC. They're not gonna do DLCs. No more DLCs. They tried something different, and he said it just didn't land. No land. It didn't hit the target for you, and hit the bullseye. I'm gonna keep it. We still got the online to play too. Whenever that comes out. The online. Let's see. What's the extras? I'm gonna go to SpongeBob. If they made the entire Abby storyline a spin-off. Yeah, you said that before too. I remember you saying that. A spin-off and made this game all about Joe and Ellie. Yeah, but I think they did that for a reason. They gave us. Yeah, you already said. Yeah, I remember you saying that when I was early in the game. But there's no DLC. No DLC. No downloadable content for the story. No downloadable content. See, can I pick where I want to go? Oh, new game plots. So why are you attached to Joseph? I can understand it though, because it's an iconic series. They're an iconic character. They're iconic. Or goodness, they're iconic. Iconic. He tried to do the pose. Iconic. And Elias too. That's a duo. He wasn't a huge fan. See how now Insomniac is making the Miles Morales game and spin on another full sequel. Yeah. So what would you call this game then? If it's not Last of Us 2? I know they had Left Behind. What would you call this? If they separated that. I don't even know. If it was These are new characters. This will be something else. Man, so make Last of Us 2 with Ellie and Joel. If they doing that, or Last of Us 3. Last of Us, the doctors. Oh, it's the daughter's revenge or something like that. Last of Us, the apocalypse. What would I rate it out of 10? Man, I have fun. I enjoyed the game. The gameplay is good. I don't have an issue with the story, even though it's different, and I have fun. I love using the bow and arrow and running up on enemies, sneaking up and rushing them with the melee. And the characters are likable too, at least from what I played. I can't think of anything that I disliked about the game. Okay, Joel could have lived longer, but I'm not gonna convoluted path. From what I played, I can't even think of nothing bad about the game. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that here, but I don't know. I can't think of anything. I enjoyed this game. It's different, but it's not better than the first one now. Oh man. Yeah, how about some Mario stars? I'm not gonna give it a perfect 10. Cause it has some glitches. It has some things that need some glitches from what I experienced. See, I didn't even talk about it from yesterday when I started the stream. I have loaded the game, I was in the ground. And then I died. But it has some... I don't want to say it's a perfect game. It's not for everyone. It's not a game for everyone. Because everyone is not satisfied with Joel and Joel's life and his life cycle. The characters in this I liked, but the story, I'll go with The Last of Us 1. Yeah, I'll give it 8.5 at most. At that, it's not a game for everybody anyway. And people don't even like the stories and the different changes. I'm giving it just like 8 or 9. I would say it's not a perfect 10. I had a blast though. I just can't think what's going to happen. Yeah, I couldn't even stop playing it because I ended up playing streaming longer than expected. Or less was schedules like Tess, yeah, Bill, Henry, and Sam. Oh, so now those are good characters. They can have a well-written plot. You don't like none of these other characters in this game, Phantom. Before I turn this off, I'm about to get ready to switch games. See it too, man. I have fun, man. I'm glad I got my answers. I had fun. I'm about to go to SpongeBob. Like wrap up. I mean, I can see why people like you're in love, but I can't bring myself to care. Aww. Before I shut this off, Lion, y'all are the MVPs of this game. It was so much fun. And I'm gonna say this. And Isaac, I'm glad he down. I'm glad. My least favorite character is Isaac. Easy. Even after Lev and Yara saved Abby's life and he still was gonna try to shoot her, I don't think so. He's a animal like Peter Parker in the last of it. Yeah, out of 10. Spider-Man. Spider-Man would save the day. Yeah, I'm glad Isaac's in the shadow. He didn't even care. And Isaac, before I end this, I'm gonna go to SpongeBob in just a few seconds. And Isaac, may you never, ever rest in peace. Yeah. But I hope y'all have fun. What does it say? It says, what I had to do is a gold trophy. complete the story. Oh, I can learn all player upgrades too. Fully upgrade all weapons. Yeah, but that's it. Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good. I'm about to go to SpongeBob though. Alright, now I'm trying to switch. I'm gonna switch now. Hope y'all have fun. Oh, he said, let's play a good game now. Alright. Alright. Well, I'm gonna save this chat so you guys will be able to see the live chat for this Last of Us. So you guys will be seeing the comments everybody else is talking about it. So I'll see the live chat for this. But I had so much fun. I'm gonna go to SpongeBob and go under the sea before the holiday.